Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'll be showing some of the various lures and baits I used in earlier videos, and seeing which ones are good and which ones are bad.
To start off, this is one that I found at the river. It came dried up with the bag crumpled. I decided to take them back and put them in water overnight. Sure enough, they got restored to their former condition and I started using them. So, you can see how it's kind of rehydrated a bit. It was all dried up and almost impossible to move. It didn't do that. It was just the solid stick, almost. Haven't had any luck fishing with them. They got me close to a few. As you can see, I think I lost one or two. Other than that, they're decent, so we'll put them in the bottom. I also tried using bait spray to get the plastic and processed smell out of it, because when it dried up, the kind of chemicals that were in it, like, it just became this mess. So when I came to get them all rehydrated, the smell that came out of it was just very bad. This is another thing I found. I got this while fishing at a brook. This was half emptied, so I lost a few cents. When fishing at the river, I got very, very close to catching them, but the fish bit it straight off the hook, so didn't have any luck with that. So when comparing the two, I really favor the worms up here better than the ones down there.
I normally don't fish with bait. I mainly fish with lures, so I'm not much of a fan of using bait.
This was actually one of the first baits that I ever got. This is some Catfish Carp bait. It is dough bait, has a very strawberry-like scent. It stinks up my case, but this one has been extremely successful. This not only catches catfish and carp, but it also catches a ton of trout, too. I was at a pond, actually, and I had one of these on the hook. It came off clean. Like, without any pulling at all, the trout ate the whole thing off. So I've gotten close to catching fish with this, but I haven't quite caught any yet. This next bait has proved to be extremely useful. These are the Gary Yamamoto custom baits. This one has helped me so much and has caught me tons of fish like bass, perch, trout. This has proven to be extremely successful. One time at the river, the fish liked them so much that one of them bit almost all of it off, and I saved that piece right here. So the average length of these worms is very long. You can see like the little tiny piece that was from it. This is where the fish bit it off. So overall, from worst to best. So before I get into this next bait, I'd like to explain something. I oftentimes do practice casting. This is when I usually go in my backyard, and then I try casting across the length of my yard. I often attach one of these to the hook, and I cast as far as I can. It helps me with the distance of each cast when I really go fishing, and it's proved to be very helpful. So this lure in specific is garlic scented, and it's one of those top water baits. Has these things at the end kind of move and grab the attention of fish. You would attach the hook right through here and it'd go along the water. These are another thing that stink up my lure box. But overall, these have proven to be pretty successful. They haven't been that bad. The reason why I brought up practice casting and the reason why I like these for it is because you can attach the hook through there and into here, pack it inside of it, so the hook is inside of there. So you can do weedless fishing, which really helps for practice casting in case I get it stuck in the grass or in a tree, so I don't have to go over there and try to get it out. So give it a little close look. So overall, these are the baits ranked. We get eggs. This has not been opened in months, so hopefully everything's still alright. But these are the eggs that I would attach to my hook. These would always fall off, regardless of which hook I had. I had to put it on, very secure, very tight, cast it, and it flies off. So where would I rank this with the others? I'd put that right here. So finally, I have power bait. This is some trout bait that has proven to be extremely successful, even though I've caught few fish with this. This has been a bait that has been useful over time, but the fish would always eat it right off the hook. Do that same thing that I explained earlier of the fish eating it without having any pull motion. So what you would do is that you would, if you're not familiar, you would just scrape the inside of here, grab a chunk, you'd roll it up, and then you place it on your hook. So overall, I'd rank this third to best. The dough bait works significantly better, but it's better than the frogs.
As I said, I'm not usually very good with fishing with baits. For using lures are usually more effective because it's shiny and it gets the fish's attention better than bait where you need to wait. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. I plan to get a video out on Friday, which will have part 2 where I review the lures and hooks that I have. If you're new here, it'd be great if you dropped a like and subscribe to support my channel in its early days. As I said, thanks for watching and see you next time.